Hey y'all, we're back. I'm Eric.
I'm Melissa.
And we are a Southern Ketovore couple. Today we're going to be talking about apple cider vinegar, so stick around. Recently, we've received a lot of requests for information about apple cider vinegar, and we get it. Long before we were a part of the low-carb lifestyle, I would hear people talk about how it's supposed to be so good for you.
That's right, and until we looked into it ourselves, we never really understood what all the fuss was about. But since we started using it, the positive effects have been awesome. We use Bragg's Organic Raw with the Mother.
Let's take a look at the label and break down what everything means so you understand what you're looking for the next time you're in your supermarket aisle. With the Mother is referring to the nutrient-rich colony of bacteria and yeast microbes that live off of the natural sugars in the vinegar. This is formed during the fermentation process that turns apple cider into apple cider vinegar.
Raw, unfiltered, and unpasteurized all mean that the Mother has been left in its natural state and hasn't been cooked out or removed. Here is a vinegar with the Mother and another brand with the nutrients processed out. As you can see, there's a big difference. Now ask yourself, what were people using 100 years ago?
That really is a big difference. And I'm sure theirs was organic as well. When we talk about this being organic, what we're really referring to, it means that there's no added chemicals or pesticides.
Okay, so now that we know what we're looking at, why do we want it?
Good question. And there are a lot of reasons, like the fact that it promotes weight loss. It does this in a couple of different ways.
The first way is by increasing the level of acid in the stomach. The naturally high level of acid aids the stomach in breaking down the food that we eat. It also acts as an antifungal agent to rid our stomachs of unwanted and harmful growth. It's also been shown to reduce the effects of indigestion and acid reflux.
Right, and in addition to benefiting the stomach, as it continues down the gut, it acts as both a probiotic and a prebiotic to restore gut health. Meaning it's not only restoring damaged and missing microbes, but it's also feeding them. This reduces things like gas and bloating, it strengthens the immune system, and it's also been shown to reduce the effects of SIBO. And what that stands for is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That is a condition a lot of people suffer from. That is the Mother doing what Mother does. And not only does it increase the acidity of the stomach, but it also helps balance the pH or acidity of the blood. Blood pH is what determines the proper usage of protein and minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and iron in the body post-digestion. All of this naturally decreases improper buildups such as cataracts, damaging joint growths like bone spurs, and kidney stones. Additionally, balancing the pH level in the blood serves to detoxify the liver and trigger the release of any congested bile that may be in there. That further aids in digestion and ultimately weight loss.
Just like we talked about in our bone broth video, it's loaded with electrolytes and helps to keep us hydrated. Good hydration and digestion helps us to sleep better. I know it's helped me, for sure. Proper sleep is so important as well for keeping your cortisol levels low and improving weight loss.
So let's nutshell this. Let's examine all of these benefits we've talked about. Better digestion, better nutrient absorption and utilization, better sleep, and better hydration. Now, all these things have been shown to lower blood pressure and additionally, and this is the big one, raise insulin sensitivity. Since insulin just happens to be the hormone that tells our bodies to store fat.
What this all means is that apple cider vinegar creates a bunch of different conditions that work together to help your body regulate itself.
But mostly on the regular, we make a drink out of it that we use a couple of times a day, usually in the morning, In case you are a person who does intermittent fasting, you may be wondering, apple cider vinegar does not break a fast. We fast as well. The time we always use it is right before we go to bed. A quick tip with that is if you're going to start taking apple cider vinegar, do it with a straw and rinse your mouth out with water afterwards, as the high acid level in there can damage the enamel on your teeth.
Now let's show you how we make ours.
The first recipe we're going to show you starts with apple cider vinegar. Make sure you shake it because the mother settles to the bottom. And we recommend, if you're just starting off with it, start with 1 tablespoon. If you decide you want more later on, that's your call. Then add 8 to 10 ounces of cold water, or warm, depending on what you like, and stir. Remember, this won't break a fast, which is why we use it while we're fasting. If you find it too harsh, you can always sweeten it up with some liquid stevia drops. You really have to play around with that to see how it tastes for you and what you like. Next, we're going to show you a drink we like to make when we're not fasting. It's really refreshing. It's like a lemonade with sort of a peppery finish. So once again, we start with apple cider vinegar. Remember, shake it up, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon. Next, we're going to add a tablespoon of pure ginger juice. We can add the link to Amazon below. This is what gives it the peppery finish, and ginger's great for digestion, and it really makes it taste good. Next, we're going to add lemon juice. You can use fresh squeezed if you like, but we find the bottled stuff is very convenient. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of that as well. We recommend adding a little more water to this one, so we'll go 10 to 12 ounces. Then we're going to sweeten with liquid stevia drops. Because of the lemon juice and the ginger and the acidity level of this, I like mine a little sweeter. So I'll probably go about 10 to 12 drops, which some people would say is a lot, but that's the way I like it. Then we stir it up really well. Now remember, this does have some carbs in it, so it will break a fast. So try it, let us know what you think, and enjoy.
So that's our little video on apple cider vinegar. Please be sure to leave a comment and let us know what you'd like to see, or if you have any other further questions, because your comments are what help us determine how to make our videos better and how to do what we love to do. We have so many more good ideas for videos that we're really excited to make. And we'd really like to thank the people that have supported us so far. We love you all very much, and we're very grateful.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.